can discuss with me, you can send me on text. So let's start JUnit. JUnit, how it is useful, you already know this. JUnit is very useful. This is widely used for unit testing. Means whatever application you are developing and that application is exactly working as we want or not. Whatever we are expecting, according to that it is working or not. So JUnit is a library you can download from the internet. Just you have to search on the Google JUnit jar download. JUnit jar download. So now how to start testing the application. So in the beginning, I will write one calculator program and then I will test this. So I'm going to write one small calculator program, then I will test this. So now I'm going to create one application, basic application. So basic Java application. Next, next, my JUnit testing. My first JUnit testing example. So this is my software. Uh, I'm going to write one application to test, see how it works. But before that, you have to download one library from the internet. So the library name is JUnit jar download. This is very small file. If you remember in the last session, I have already shared this file with you. So these two files are important. JUnit and Hamcrest, both files are important. If you are using Maven, then you can write this dependency. So I can download this jar file. I will show you the example in both way. In the previous class also, I have displayed the same thing, but today is a fast recap of the previous class. So if you are using uh, general or basic uh, Java application, if you are developing basic Java application, go with this file based. If you are using JUnit with Maven, then this dependency is enough. So I'm going to add those files first in my project properties, project structure. I'm going to add libraries, whatever files I just now I have downloaded. So these two files I need to add into my folder. So both files are added here. So both JUnit and Hamcrest are the part of my code. Simple, I can start writing code here. Right click, new, and start writing code. Let's say calculator. My calculator, okay. And type here program, public integer, make sum. In the sum, I have to pass integer a, comma b. Let me increase some font size so that you can visualize properly. So this is how you can increase the font size. So now return a plus b. Okay, so this is my function, and now I want to test this program. So how can I write test this program? So creating test shoot, test applications. Testing application is very easy. So just you have to annotate with test. So test is annotation, and you can start writing code. Public void some test test some. So I want to pass here value. Let's say let it be blank, and I want to test this. So new my calculator. So this is my object of calculator, and with the help of this I can create uh, calculate sum. Let's say I want to calculate sum 3 comma 5. 3 plus 5, how many it makes? So whatever the result I can store here. Whatever the result I can store here, or I can try integer a equal to something, and integer b equal to something. Okay, so this is the formula, and directly I can pass here a comma b. So I want to know this result. So how to test whether correct result is coming correctly or not? So I'm expecting here output 6 plus 4 makes 10. So expected output is 10. Okay. So how to ask, how to write, how to assert code, how to test our code? So we can write assert dot assert equals I am going to test how much we are expecting. I am expecting 10, and what is the result? Result is being stored in sum. So let's try this whether my code is correct or not. Run this. So my test is running now, and now you can see my test pass. It's a green color. If I make expectation 11, then see my test will not be passed. It will fail. So you can click like this. So in this case, test may fail. And why it is fail? What is the reason behind it? So you can check here. So reason is assertion error, because we were expecting 11 but result was 10. So this is the difference. So so that is why our test is failed. So each and every cause will display on the screen. So this is how you can write your test shoot. And if you want, you can write same program with Maven also. Same thing with Maven. Maven is nothing but it is just a builder. So in the earlier program, we had to download the jar files, Hemcrash file, or maybe any other jar files. In case any file is broken or any file is corrupt, in that case, it becomes very difficult to uh, recognize that fault. So now the solution is go with Maven. So Maven is always best choice for your application. And now onwards, in the next all the programs, we will not create ordinary Java application. We will go with through with Maven project. Maven projects are best. Maven, or you may go with Gradle. So both are fine. So my project name is my first Maven JUnit test. So this is my program. Next, next, uh, next. So now I'm going to add that dependency. So this is my Maven Maven pom.xml file. This is my pom.xml file, and it is asking for enable auto import. Click here. So as you write here dependencies, as you write here dependency, automatically it will download dependency from the internet along with version. So any version you can download or you can install. So as you can see on the bottom side, it's downloading. It's downloading JUnit library. If you are not happy with this version, you can add another version of JUnit as well. So whatever version you want, you can add. Next, this library must be loaded at the time of testing. Whenever I will test my application, it should load. I will explain Maven in detail. Even in the last semester, we have discussed about Maven. Again, I will explain because this whole semester is based on the JUnit. So now, what I'll do, I will copy the same class file so that I can directly copy paste. That will help me to write test cases. So my test unit classes are ready. So actually you should write code here. So simply click here, so comment this. You can comment this. So this function I want to test in my calculator. So I can rename this refactor uh, test. Okay, so now what I'll do now, simple, I want to write test case for testing my calculator. My calculator, because I have written this code in this class file. I have written this code in this class file, and I want to test this in this place. Okay, so this code I want to test. This code I want to test here. So simple, as we did earlier, simple click here, and your test case is ready to execute. See, so my test is executed. We were expecting 11. 6 plus 4 makes 11, but actual output was 10. If I make it change the value, then you can see my test becomes pass. So this is the advantage of JUnit testing. Same program I am going to write with the help of Gradle. So Gradle is a very good approach for writing code. It's a fast builder. Even in the next upcoming module, you will learn Android code, how to program Android application. So in that there also you have to write the same Gradle JUnit testing demo. Okay, so now I'm writing Gradle JUnit test demo. So I'm going to open next program. See this Gradle is being loaded. It is being loaded. Yeah, in the beginning, first time while you create a application, it may take time because it might be downloading some app Gradle file from the internet. First time it may take small time, but code remains same. Structure file structure remains same. Whatever the folders are available in this package, same way folders are available in this package too. So it is downloading. Let it download, and by the time being, let's proceed on.
So,
Yes,
TV,
yes, you're saying something.
yeah, I want to ask question.